You know, anytime I watch Victor Wembanyama play, I can't help but imagine what retired play-by-play commentator and sex freak Marv Albert would sound like commentating one of these Spurs games. And Victor Wembanyama from 3. Yes! Oh, they're saying his foot was on the line. His foot was on the line. It's a 2. And Branham with the shot. No, the pass. Victor Oladipo slams it home. Victor Wembanyama. Victor Wembanyama with a great pass, 10 assists. The Pacers lead the Sixers 123-84. The San Antonio Spurs lay the smackdown on the Detroit Pistons 130-108 in the highly anticipated toilet bowl. And Victor Wembanyama, woo, he's starting to look special, ladies and gentlemen. He's been great all season long. He's been really good, but this recent stretch of basketball that he's on, I mean, it's like, oh shit, this guy really might be the best player in the league in like 2 seasons. In this game, he records the first triple-double of his young career. 16 points, 12 rebounds, 10 assists, 0 turnovers while only playing 21 minutes. This is a guy who's been on a minute restriction over the past couple of weeks. We'll talk about that here in a bit. I'm going to rattle off some numbers to you, some stats from Wemby Center. I can't believe I'm quoting one of these accounts, but the 6th fastest triple-double in history by minutes played. The youngest player in NBA history with a 0-point triple-double. How about that? The youngest center in NBA history with a triple-double. Here are some of his stats over the past few weeks. Keep in mind, he's been on a minute restriction. He twisted his ankle landing on a ball boy's foot before a game against the Mavericks. He didn't play in that game, and ever since then, he's been on a minute restriction. 7 games, 22 points per game, 8.3 rebounds per game, 4 assists per game, 4 blocks per game, 0.4 steals per game in only 24 minutes. I mean, those are respectable stats by themselves, especially for a rookie. But his per 36 numbers over that stretch are absolute lunacy. 32.3 points per game. That is 4th in the league over that stretch, trailing only Luka Doncic, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, and Giannis Antetokounmpo. 5.7 blocks per game. Per 36, 5.7. That is the most of the NBA by 2 whole blocks. Goga Bitadze is closest with 3.7. 2 blocks separate him and the guy he's closest to. That's like what Anthony Davis is averaging over that stretch. 2 whole blocks. That is the separator between him and the second place guy. And that includes a game like this game against the Pistons where Wemby had 0 blocks. That's how insane he's been. It's a lot of encouraging stuff for Wemby. His assist percentage has skyrocketed since the start of the season. His turnover percentage has plummeted. They're giving him the ball more. They're using him as a hub more. They're letting him run the floor off of misses, and he's just been so much better. And the Spurs have looked so much better, even though they've still been losing games. They've looked so much better since Wemby has just been the center, right? Just put him at the 5, let him cook, and he's been cooking. The first of many assists in this game from Victor Wembanyama. We'll ignore him getting completely dropped by Bojan Bogdanovic. He misses. There's no pictures in the scorebook. We don't care. Wemby brings the ball up, and this is what he can do. He can dribble. He can put the ball on the deck, run the floor. Really smart cut by Tre Jones. Nice dump off by Wemby. Victor Wembanyama is not directly involved in this play, but I like this, and this is what having smart players next to Victor Wembanyama helps unlock, right? He's obviously going to draw a lot of attention from the defense here on the screen. Livers comes over to help, and that leaves Devin Vassell wide open for 3. He misses the shot, but a really good read by Tre Jones. You know, he sees Livers take 1 step in. That pass is open. It's a great look. Can't ask for more than that. Wemby, maybe we don't go that hard for these rebounds, all right? We don't need you falling all over the floor. Man, just play guys who are going to make this pass, please. Wemby's got Livers sealed. You got no chance in hell, bucko. Thank you, Tre Jones. Victor Wembanyama makes Jalen Duren, who is a big, beefy boy in and of himself, look like a little tiny child. I mean, it's just kind of insane. I don't mean that as a diss to you, Jalen Duren. I like your game a lot, right? A little disappointed with some of the stuff this season, but I do like your game. You look like a child, and just size-wise, just height-wise. It's not fair that Wemby can do all of this and still shoot like this. I mean, a pull-up 3 right here, hand down, man down, mama there. Oh shit! Hey, delete that. Who put that footage in here? No, delete it. No, I'm in the middle. I just like the possessions where Wemby's in the middle of the floor and everyone shits their pants whenever he comes up to it. Like, he's such a deterrent defensively. I mean, Killian Hayes probably not making this shot if I was guarding him. No offense, Killian. You probably would. I'm not very athletic. This is a miss right here, but these are opportunities that you like. And, you know, as Wemby gets stronger and stuff, you'd like to see him go up a little bit stronger than this against Bojan, who is a mismatch. But still, he's got Bojan sealed off. That's a size advantage. Get the ball to him. Thank you, Tre Jones. Pretty nice job by Jalen Duren right here. Pushes Wemby off his spot. He catches the ball outside of the paint. I mean, what the fuck are you supposed to do with that? That's just like nothing you can do. This is good stuff right here, ladies and gentlemen. This is good stuff. Tough shot by Bojan. He misses. Wemby catches it immediately. Yeah! 98-mile-an-hour fastball. I mean, my God, that thing had some velocity to it. Ugh! Has there ever been a French pitcher in Major League Baseball? I'm trying to think of one. I can't. Any French baseball pitchers? They play baseball in France? Again, Wemby's presence defensively. Didn't get a block in this game, but altered quite a few shots in the paint and around the rim. Not a bad take by Jaden Ivey, but just the length of Wemby right there makes that shot next to impossible. Ooh, nice footwork right here by Duren. That's a nice take. It's a nice move. Just missed it. That's all right. Wemby grabs the board. Full head of steam. Just get to a spot and Wemby will find you. Nice move right there. A little, lackadaisical transition defense there by the Pistons. You got to stop ball at some point. Hey, stop ball. All right, now you're going to stop ball. Keldon Johnson makes some decisions every now and then that makes you scratch your head, but this is a nice play right here. Wemby brings the ball up, finds Keldon in the middle of the floor. Jetty Osman, wide open three in the corner. Hits it. Good ball movement that starts with Wemby bringing the ball up the court and the attention that he draws. Pistons down a man. Bojan's got to help over. Good read by Keldon. This is stuff we saw a lot of in the preseason, where Wemby's just like a legit transition threat. He's running the floor off of misses. And when you got a guy that big running the floor, you got to find him. Great job by Trey Jones. Going to the free throw line, where Vic's been pretty good. This ends in a turnover, but I like the process. I like the thought process. I like the thinking. Trey Jones up court to Wemby, and a nice play by Jaden Ivey to break that pass up. But still, I like it. Those are, especially at this phase for the Spurs where you're losing a bunch of games anyways, this type of shit's good. This is the type of shit you look back on, you're like, hey, smart play. It was a good play by Ivey. So what? So be it. More of this. This is fucking stupid. What is this move right here? This is like a one-armed rip-through move with that crazy wingspan. I mean, that one-hand little left-handed scoop layup. You got no chance. Remember, Jalen Duren is a huge human being. Nice play right here by Malachi Branham, who I have my beefs with just as a player. But a nice job. I think that was a pass. If I know anything about Malachi Branham, this was actually probably just a tip-in attempt that missed. I'm just kidding. But hey! The hell are you supposed to do with that? Little empty side pick and roll here. Devin Vassell. I don't know why I almost said Trae Young. Would be a great fit in San Antonio. But Devin Vassell and Victor Wembanyama. Vic's going to get a good mismatch and one. Here's the thing, right? Here's the thing. You don't even need to throw a good pass. This is a god-awful pass, right? But with Victor Wembanyama, is there such thing as a god-awful pass? Like, that pass should not get through. That should be a steal 10 times out of 10. Just not a good pass. But I don't know. This guy's like 8 feet tall with a fucking 12-foot wingspan. Just throw the ball anywhere. Grab the rebound and go. Grab the rebound and go. Look out. Bojan, close those legs. Close your legs, Bojan. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Yeah, gonna need to see another angle of that one. Nutmeg! Nice work by Wemby. Run the floor. I see it all. I see everything. I can't do a French accent. All of my accents end up coming back to Luca. I don't know what it is. Sohan's going to put up a three here. You know that's got next to no shot of going in. Way off. Nice rebound, though, by Trey Jones. And look at this. Good cut by Sohan. And just a nice little drop-off by Wemby. Again, put Wemby next to some smart players, some good cutters. He might be a triple-double machine when it's all said and done. Spurs running the floor. Get the ball up court. Oh, no, it's going to be a turnover. No. Absolutely not. Victor Wembanyama, you do not need to be diving around like that. I appreciate the hustle, but hey, we'll take the turnover. Do not be diving around like that. Nice play here by the Spurs to get Wemby a great look. Beautiful. Good pass. Good job by Wemby. Nice play design by the Spurs. Get Wemby going towards the basket. Easy lob by Jetty Osman. I like Jetty Osman on the Spurs team, to be honest with you. Sometimes Victor's screens leave a little bit to be desired, but nice screen right here. Dougie McBuckets. This is a quick little aside right here. I got to give a shout out. Kevin Knox, 6th year in the league. He's having a pretty nice season. Like, he's kind of carving out a role for himself and looks like he might be an NBA player. Not like not a starter or not an all-star starter or even like a big-time role player, but maybe a 10th guy or something like that on a team. Good hesitation. Good drive. He's been pretty solid, believe it or not. Yep, Wemby in the middle of the floor on defense. Alec Burks poops his pants. I mean, pretty good kick out, but you live with that shot if you're the Spurs. Again, smart basketball players. Jetty Osman is a smart basketball player. This is a really good cut right here. Knew he had to step on Kevin Knox. Good pass by Victor Wembanyama. And here's assist number 10 for Victor Wembanyama. Victor Wembanyama. Dougie big buckets. Mavs legend. A lot of encouraging stuff for Victor Wembanyama. I feel like the NBA is kind of doing themselves a disservice. Like, I know that they push him. They talk about him a bunch. His recent play over the last few weeks is good enough that they should just be screaming it from the mountaintops. Be annoying as fuck. Have people get tired of Wemby. But you need to be broadcasting just how incredible this kid's been, because you've hyped him up for 2-3 years as this can't miss all-time prospect, and he's looked the part. I mean, it's crazy what he's been doing. You see how well Wemby plays next to a guy like Trey Jones. You see how well Wemby plays next to a guy like Jetty Osman even. I mean, these aren't great players. These aren't even top 100 players in the NBA, but what they are, they're smart basketball players. They're high IQ basketball players. That's what the Spurs need to be focusing on moving forward, building their team with smart basketball players who know how to play around a guy like Victor Wembanyama. And they know, hey, I can cut. I can move around off ball because this guy is 7'4". He can see passing lanes that other people can't see. He can make passes other people can't make. I grab a rebound. All right, I know my 8-foot freak is running the fucking floor. I just need to pass the ball up to him. Oh, this guy's got a 6'5" guard on him. All right, here's the basketball. Everyone get out of the way. It's weeding out the players who can't make decisions like that or refuse to make decisions like that and replacing them with guys who can. It's not about going out and getting all-stars and, you know, star-level players. It's about just getting smart basketball players next to Victor Wembanyama. And if they are all-stars, great. Like Keldon Johnson, did we really need that straight line drive directly into a rim protector's chest? I feel like we could have gotten something a little bit better there. Jeremy Sohan, did we need the turnaround Kobe Bryant jumper in the paint that misses everything? Did we really need that shot? Malachi Branham? Anyway, Spurs fans should be incredibly encouraged by what they've seen from Victor Wembanyama. Speaking of courage, there once was a man who went up the hill.